a website called All About the Teacher.
It's told all about the money that you're in your fight.
Hey y'all. Hey everyone, welcome back to the All About the Tea channel. I'm your girl Monica, along with my fabulous co-host, fintech expert, and financial advisor to the stars, the rich and famous Miss Buffy Purcell. Hey Louie, Louie's joining us today too. Hey, he's so cute. Also joining us today is the TikTok sensation, publicist, all around fabulous Amir Yes.
Oh, hello. And I promised someone that DM'd me Chloe, I'd say hi. Hi, Cleo. Did I say Chloe? Cleo. Sorry.
You gotta go. You got the mom bra up.
Hi, Cleo. Hi. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are y'all ready for this episode? It was a doozy.
Ooh, child. Ooh, child.
That was so good. Oh, I watched it twice. I never watch it twice. I watched it twice.
It was that good. It was that good.
It was that good. Oh my goodness. So the episode starts off pretty subtle, then it heats up, right? Today, Teacups, we are recapping the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
The crazy broads.
Garcelle explodes at Dorit. It was long overdue. Thank you, Garcelle.
Put that Play-Doh face in her place, honey. It rhymes. Put that Play-Doh face in her place.
Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. And then Erika and Sutton go at it. That was funny to me.
Yeah, that Athens, Georgia fell right out of her mouth, honey.
Right out. Hold on one second. I'm telling this Terminex guy to I'm texting something. Okay. All right. Sorry about that.
Terminex.
Yeah.
Honey, we gotta get our services, honey. It's about to be called. You know, them critters be trying to scroll.
Listen, we got a lot of critters here too. On and offline. I might we need to spray out this whole entire YouTube.
Terminex, aka her attorney.
Okay, so let me see. Let's check on our folks. Let's do the roll call, and then we'll get into the tea.
Roll call, it's a roll call. Tune in and let us know what's up with y'all. We want to hear what you got to say. Teacups, turn them up, what you sipping on today. Roll call, it's the roll call.
All right. Hey, Mountain Kitty, Dukes, Fun to Be Blonde, Angie B, Naturally Page, Lisa Green, Heidi Black, Cecilia, Troy. Hey, Troy Turner. Hey, Boo. Just a T, please. Welcome. Santavia Major. Hey, Santavia. Lasonder. Let me see here. Vanessa. Hey, Vanessa. Elay. Demita. Hey, Demita. As well as Dalvin in the house, Cat, Crazy Mama. Hey, Boo. Unique Goddess. Welcome. Welcome. Jem, welcome. You guys could be anywhere, but you're here with us, and we are so happy to entertain you. So let's dive into this episode. So it starts off very calmly. Delilah, I love that name, is visiting her mom, Lisa Renner, with her boyfriend, Eyal. How do you pronounce that? Eyal.
I think it's Eyal. Yeah, he was hot, man.
Yeah, hot.
Yeah, I love his accent, right? He had a really nice accent. Yeah, and he seems like a real nice gentleman too, you know, real nice guy. So she's showing both girls. So it's it's just one girl, Delilah and Amelia. Both of them were there. She's rolling out all the old fashions, the old vintage Versace from the 80s and the 90s and that kind of stuff. And the girls are just chit-chatting and trying things on. It was a nice little scene. Yeah,
I liked it because I liked it. You know why, Monica? Because they rented the car. I thought that was very frugal.
Yeah, I thought that was cute that they rented the car.
Yeah, that was frugal.
That was frugal.
Frugal. And they admitted it too. It wasn't like they were trying to pretend or, like Dorit. Everything's rented. So Dorit arrives over at Crystal's house for a visit. They talk about the holiday dinner. Dorit brings up that Garcelle is taking jabs at her, and her feelings are hurt. Poor little baby. Her feelings are hurt. Oh, please. And Dorit wants Garcelle to open up about whatever is bothering her. Moving right along. Do y'all even want to comment on that?
No.
I like Crystal's house.
Me too.
Crystal's house is stunning, and Crystal is a great and gracious host. Mm-hmm.
I like her. I like her. Sometimes you need a mellow, like kind of like a buffer, or like not every housewife has to be like,
right.
you know?
Right. Yeah, it's a balance. And she's flat, but she is very witty. And when she's ready to shade you, you're going to know it.
And she kind of sticks with the minority chick. Stick together, which I like.
And I love how we see her culture, right? She's cooking the Asian food in the kitchen, and you know, her family members are there. I just love it. I really do.
I don't like Doritos coming to her house talking about, I just love you cooking your authentic foods. You know, authentic. It's like, girl, shut up and figure out what your accent is.
I didn't like that. I thought that was rude. It was a microaggression. I've heard people say that, like, oh, like, I love Persian food, like those kind of comments, and it's like, okay, do you like Persian people? Like, it's weird. It's a weird microaggression.
Monica, please comment on this comment.
Does it? I don't know. Does it sound different? I don't know.
Because it's me. I'm talking in two phones.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Buffy.
Remember, I'm you, girl.
Oh, that's right. Buffy's Monica. So that's why it smells so
different. I heard that theory. Is that the theory on the street?
Oh, yes, honey. They said I'm Monica. So I don't know what technology I got around this house tonight.
People are so stupid and so dumb. It's sad, right?
Oh my God. People need to get a job, honey. Get a job.
Right. Get a job. Do something. Go back to school. Get a man. Do something. I don't know.
Now, if I was Monica, every episode would be destroying them bitches over on Bravo that I mess with. Keep it real.
Right.
Keep it 100. Anyway, go ahead.
Indeed. Yeah, you believe it or not, I go a little easy on them.
You really do.
Okay.
She has journalistic integrity. She's not gonna change it just because I'm her friend.
Thank you. Exactly. Thank you, Buffy. So Erika is vacuuming. Listen, did y'all see? Have y'all checked out Buffy's TikTok? Because Buffy did a good take on this one. With the she's vacuuming and cleaning. How humble. She's a real housewife.
Girl, that was nothing but a Dyson ad. That was a Dyson commercial. That's what that was. Because, honey, she never used that Dyson in her life. Just like I don't think.
Listen, don't knock the hustle, all right? She has to be independent and take care of herself.
Oh, come on. And that's not the way you clean those Sub-Zero fridges, honey. I have those. You have to use a special thing, and you have to clean the handles. She did the water. She didn't go all the way down. I'm like,
mine is Sub-Zero too, but it's custom Sub-Zero.
Ooh, y'all too rich for my blood. I want a Sub-Zero one day.
Since we throwing.
We wilding on a Friday, Buffy.
Since we throwing.
Listen, why not? It is Freaky Friday. I see Buffy got the tatas out.
Guys, we got about 3 more drug trials for the clinical business, honey. I'm gonna show out tonight.
I know that's right. Grab all them coins. Get all clientele. So Lisa checks in on how Erika's doing, and Erika says she's putting the emotional stuff to the side for now. And then Kyle shows up with a little birthday present, a faux fur. Erika.
That was from her closet. Lisa Rinna is a liar. That was straight up from her closet. It even looked smushed. She's like,
it wasn't in her. It was in that garage, honey.
Yes, it was. And the fact that she even said that, you knew it was from the garage. It's like, girl, stop it. Just stop. Okay.
I love how she said this is from both of us. Like Erika ain't buying people presents. Girl, stop with the man.
Right? I know. Oh my goodness. So Erika pours the very expensive champagne that she stole from the burn victims and the orphan children. Okay. Oh my gosh. And Kyle asks, was this snuck out in the night? And Erika says, yes, it was. They will probably try to take it away from me, but I don't give an F at this point. Okay, bitch.
Why would you say that?
I'm just saying Kyle, but Kyle set her up. And so it's shade. Like, don't trust Kyle. Kyle is queen bee on that show, and she gonna keep getting on that. Johnny, Kyle set her up and she fell for it. You talking about Kyle, your friend. Girl, no, she's not. A friend,
Kyle's nobody's friend.
A friend would have been like, girl, you like this housewarming present, Crystal, I gave you? That's what a friend would do.
Exactly. You know what though? But listen, if the feds were investigating me, I wouldn't take the bait. I mean, how stupid can you be?
You wouldn't have done the show. Like, I know she was money, but she could have come back the season after all this dust is settled and gave all the tea. They would have brought her back, but you know.
And the money she's getting is not enough, Buffy, right? Like, they owe $100 million or whatever.
Yeah, well, she's using the show, in my humble opinion, to like craft this case of, you know, he was diminishing and it was a horrible marriage. And I'm not Teresa Giudice, and don't put me in prison too. I didn't know.
And that's exactly what's gonna happen.
And Bravo camera's gonna be right there. Yep.
Exactly. To capture it all. And then pick her back up and hug her and pat her on the back when it's all said and done. Because we all love a redemption story, right? They did it with Teresa. They waited patiently, wrote her letters to prison, sent her care packages.
Put money on her account.
Sent the limo. Put money on her books. Sent the limo to pick her up on the day she got out.
She was getting off. Yep.
Ain't that the truth?
Goodness. Okay, so Erika's laughing about, like I said, the champagne, you know, and to me it's despicable. It's money from these poor burn victims and orphans. It's just sad. It really, really is. So the conversation turns to the chatter about the holiday dinner. Erika's upset that Sutton is being small town about, you know, being around her right now. No, bitch. This is called protecting myself. It's not small town. I agree with Sutton. Sutton's doing the right thing.
Cheers.
And Sutton also offered to loan her some money. Y'all know that, right?
See?
Sutton was like, I've been through this before. Assets frozen, you know, in a divorce. I couldn't get, you know, he wasn't giving me any money. So, girl, I'm going to be your lifeline. Do you want me to give you a loan until all this gets settled? And she just said, thank you. Now, if you was broke and didn't have no money, we'll take your good girlfriend who's filthy, wealthy, and comfortable up on that. I would. I'd be like, girl, yeah, because I ain't moving to no little shanty.
You better put that pride to the side. Right. Okay. And then Erika, you know, brings up this deflection is what I like to call it. You know, the old man cheating. Tom cheating and having this woman, and she discovered it years ago. Munchausen Yolanda told her the boys stick together, and she just went home and checked the phone. And what was I going to do? I had nowhere to go. I would have been homeless and broke, so I stood by his side. This whole deflection, girl, come on now.
Yeah, she should have come up with a better story than that. And comparing her 100-year-old husband to Yolanda's husband is not comparable. It's not. No, Yolanda's husband could get it. That's why I like an old white man. So I will let you know right now, he could get it, but her alum, not Tom Girardi. And I'm just confused at how Tom Girardi ain't that much Viagra in the world. I mean, for him to have Erika Young thing and all these, mid young, and all these other women in these streets, I
don't believe it. It just seems like deflection. You never mention it once. And also, you're this strong person who yelled at Elaine, put down Teddy, put people in their place, said, I don't give two fucks. And then all of a sudden, you're like, this damsel in distress. It's like, it's mixed messages. I don't
believe she could be like that at home. But maybe, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Who said that? Thank you so much for the super chat. I caught alive. Yay, you're here. Here is a little something for the Christmas fun. I'm happy I'm not chatting with myself. Aw, thank you. That's an inside joke, the Christmas fun.
Wait, and Monica, how tall is Tom? Because he looks like you could just push that man.
Yeah.
She could break his hip, child.
He looks like 3'9".
Right.
Running around controlling Hollywood and the court system, the judges. He had everyone in his back pocket. Judges, the bar association, everybody. I mean, this
Real
man.
Talk. Did she drive him into all this mess? I mean, they've been together 30 years, and she's so desperate to have this darn career. I mean, that's what folks need to be talking about. Did that poor man spend up all that money on those people's claims on Erika's career?
To keep his wife happy, absolutely. Happy wife, happy life, absolutely. Right. I think Joe Judice would say the same thing about Teresa too. So it's interesting to see how this stuff is mirroring each other, right?
Yes, right. Tony is here. We need Tony's take later. Oh
Norris, yes. You need to call in, Norris. Channel members, I dropped the link to the backstage. You guys can grab that now, and you can get ready to call in early. So yeah, this whole deflection thing about Tom cheating and woe is me. I had to pick myself back up and make money, before I could leave. Okay, girl, whatever. Meanwhile, he's transferring $25 million into your account,
right?
Back in 2018. Girl, bye. So everyone's over.
Sorry. He got Alzheimer's. She might have been pressing them buttons. Anyway, allegedly. Just
allegedly. Fake tears. That's right, Naturally Page. Just fake tears.
I did love did y'all hear what in that deleted scene what Sutton said was funny? She said, if I had to loan her $20 million after I offered, I'd have to do it. That was funny.
She said, but she's shady, but she's also late. She's a prim and of course I offered. So, and it's also reading because I got it to loan.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah,
ain't that the truth?
Yeah, exactly. So now it's time for the party. Lisa Rinna is hosting a beauty launch, and Crystal has graciously lent her home for this event. She's a beautiful home, by the way. Just beautiful. Absolutely. Just, yep. Everyone catches up from the holidays, and they sit down. Dorit calls Crystal, Garcelle, and they take the opportunity to start some mess. Okay. It's just a mess.
Why does everyone think someone else is Garcelle? First it was Kyle, now it's Dorit. It's like, come on.
I mean, what else do they have? There's nothing else. So Dorit can't help herself, and she brings up the beef with Garcelle in front of everyone. Right, this is just the perfect time, right? Dorit doesn't know why Garcelle is making jabs at her. Poor baby. But rather than wait for a response, Dorit goes right in for the kill and calls Garcelle a bully. Garcelle says, F you with that. Right? She's like, no, bitch. Listen. Okay?
Yeah. I love that. Yes.
That finger.
Wait, who else do you guys think she said fuck you to? Because there was 3 of them. It couldn't have been just for Dorit, right? Was there anyone else?
Probably Kyle.
Okay.
It probably was Kyle. I agree.
Probably Kyle. And Dorit keeps talking, and Garcelle is getting fired up. You could see it in her. She's getting fired up, and she's trying to explain to Dorit that she talks too much. You just get to the point, bitch. It's just too much. I understand. You talk too much and you don't let anyone else speak. Kyle is just sitting back and not saying much, really.
The faces, though. The faces.
Right. The faces. That was the best because, Kyle has complained about Dorit as well, talking too much. And Garcelle says, I don't have a problem with you overall. I have a problem when you won't let anyone speak. Dorit admits that Kyle has said it too, blah, 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 blah. Kathy chimes in. It's not like like you haven't heard that before.
I love
translation, bitch. You talk too much.
They had the montage ready, right? They had that montage.
While putting on her
editors are amazing.
While putting on her lipstick, bitch, you done heard this before. Okay.
I just love Kathy.
They've all commented, right? What did Erika say?
One of them, Erika, all of them. So everybody, because she do talk too much. Yeah, she does. And if we talk about nothing.
What did she say, Buffy, in Hong Kong? I say interesting shit. You say too much boring shit all the time.
That's what she said. Erika's something else with her moments. She has her moments. Kyle does tell Garcelle that she needs to be more straightforward. Stop with the passive aggressive. If that's how you feel, just shade her to her face.
But you can, I'm like, okay, I'm sorry.
Crystal does come to Garcelle's defense, though, and because
she does.
Dorit brings up the whole Palm Springs. You did the same thing to Erika, and you did something to Kyle. I'm gonna stop right there, Buffy. What are your thoughts?
It was reading real. I'm a fake wealthy white woman, and I'm just not used to black broads talking back.
The help. I'm not used to the brown help getting out of
the people that work in my house. They usually just go along with everything I say, so it's just startling to me, Garcelle, when you have such a stern tone. Like, why she went for the tone? Like, she's hit every wrong. Don't say that to a black woman, white girl, mess possible. She's very much the Ramona Singer of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Tone to the max.
Yes.
Amir, you agree?
I agree, and I think that what really set me off, because the second time I watched it, it really pissed me off, is when she said, when you did it, right? And then Garcelle kind of laughs, and then she goes, really? And then Dorit imitates the way Garcelle speaks and is like, really? And I was like, are you seriously like imitating a black woman? Like
crazy.
The way her act, I was like, this is crazy. Ramona wouldn't even do that.
Crazy.
I was like, that is just fucked up from every angle. I was like,
and I'm so proud of Garcelle for not jumping across that table, because
you can tell she was fired up too. She was like, bitch.
Her roses for acting like most black women would act in real life and not beating that woman behind, because she got too many assets, and we all know Doritos ain't got no money.
Yep, Doritos is right,
bro.
She's so God. I'm like, first of all, without black women, you would have no hairstyles, bitch.
Her whole persona. Thank you. Everything except that fake accent.
She's not used to the help, the brown help, getting cheeky with her. That's the problem. You're out of line, Garcelle. You're out of line. That's the problem. That's the real problem.
Even my mom's best friend who works in her kitchen.
Stay in your place, black.
Take that tone.
Right? Y'all a mess. So, so Kyle chimes in, blah, blah, blah. Crystal comes to, like I said, Garcelle's defense. Then Erika and Sutton get into it, right? Because Erika jumps in and she says, I didn't say don't mention it to the group. She's clarifying what she said after Crystal came to Garcelle's defense. That's not what I said. And then Sutton said something or coughed or sneezed. And she said, you be quiet, Miss Small Town. I'm worried about my mother effing reputation. You shut up. Go ahead, Crystal. Somebody please beat Erika's ass. I don't know how she talks to people like that.
Why am I so scared of Erika? That's what I want to know. Like, I
don't. It's that mouth. You know how people like that are. People that are loud like that, the loudest in the room is usually the weakest person.
Right.
So I
think Sutton might get in that behind though, because Sutton was looking at her like, you get in your place, little girl. That was the look Sutton when she said that mess about small towns. Now see, those society girls don't take that kind of mess. They just don't. And Sutton, I think Sutton might get up in Erika behind. She done had enough. This little gal. That's how they say down the side. This little gal talking too much to her elders.
Agreed. Agreed.
Then Erika says, so starts to laugh. She giggles a little bit because you're a joke. You're a clown, right? Erika says, you can laugh if you want, girl. I can go all day with you. Sutton says, okay. See, I love how dismissive she is. Like, bitch, please.
That's that wealth, honey. That's that wealth talking. That's
Yes,
that
it
I'm so bothered. And honey, you don't want to come near me, honey, darling. You don't want me to get talking. She don't want.
She didn't even turn. Bobby, she didn't even turn. She was just like this.
That's the shade. That's that Southern dripping with wealth shade that we all should aspire to be so unbothered and to laugh in her face like, look, girl, that's you.
I love it. That is so me too. You know, it's like, why fight down? Let me fight up. Bitch, you're beneath me. Okay?
Right.
Amen to that. Amen to that. Yep. And Sutton posted it. She posted all these pictures of Athens, Georgia, where Augusta, and she was like, does this look small town to you? And it was like a huge mansion and all of her friends.
No,
and she's at Prime.
Yeah, no, you don't play with society girls like that.
That's old money too, Augusta. So Erika's getting real mad. Like, how dare you dismiss me and not respond back? And Erika says, go get another mother effing legal opinion. Okay. And then Sutton finally says, quit talking to me like that, little girl. Just stop.
Right.
Okay? That was good. Then Dorit goes back for Garcelle again because she needs more of the spotlight. I believe you're a smart girl, implying that the group, about Tom's phone calls, blah, 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 blah. Garcelle says, you're not going to pin that on me. I'm not going to let you do it. And she wants Dorit to butt out since she wasn't there. Garcelle says that from now on, she will say everything to Dorit's face. I'm going to stop right there. Buffy, let's have it.
I don't think she wants what she asked for. I really don't think she wants what she asked for, but I'm here for it next week on the show.
Oh yeah.
What did Sutton say? Sutton said something like when Erika said, when she said, don't talk to me, then Erika said, get out my business or something. And Sutton was like, your legal problems or something. It was some other one-liner that was just so natural and so like dripping with wealth. And I'm so unbothered. I'm just here for Sutton, honey. I love it. It reminds me of me when I say stuff like, I'm so disappointed in the way you're reacting. Honey, but yes, no, that scene was everything. It gave what it was supposed to give.
The girls have been giving though.
They have. I mean, we're talking about them, so honey, they must be doing something.
You know what I noticed though? When Garcelle and Dorit were going back and forth, everybody chimed in. Everyone had something to say. But as soon as Erika started barking and attacking Sutton, everybody was quiet.
They're scared of her. They are.
Somebody said in the comments, maybe she got dirt on all them, like Trump had on all the people in Congress. That's probably true. That might explain it. Don't take your issues out on me. Oh yeah, that was it. It's like your yeah.
She said right. She said your issues. That's what. Yeah, don't take them out on me. Oh, I mean, it's really, I think, not groundbreaking, because we saw this before on The Real Housewives of New Jersey back in 2014 when Teresa was indicted and going to court and Bravo was covering it all. It was exciting, right? To see it real time. Like, it's still happening. They filmed last year, 2020, and it's 2021, and every single day it's another headline. It didn't stop.
Right.
It didn't slow down.
But back then it was pretty straightforward. It was like fraud, wire fraud, some signed papers. Now it's like, what the hell else he did? I believe the money is in the Cayman Islands. There's no way this man is so smart, has done all these things and didn't put money offshore. There's no way.
It's in Liechtenstein. We don't put it in the Caymans anymore.
Okay, there you go. That's why we need you. That's why we need you, man.
That's why we need.
Honey, I don't have offshore money. We don't do people don't do
What's the offshore account, Buffy? Where is it
at? That's not mine. I was just saying, the we for people.
I'll call you later, Buffy. I'll give you a call. Oh my goodness.
You know them.
It's crazy. It's really, I guess, history making to see this in action play out.
It is. It really is. And
you know,
another thing, Monica, about Garcelle that really pissed me off is when Doritos said, "Are we even friends?" None of y'all are friends.
Nobody's a friend.
Pretending.
Right.
These are your colleagues. I'm so tired of Bravo show saying, "I can't believe my friend would say this." Robin and Giselle are not your friend, much like Lisa Rinna and Kyle and all these people are not your friends. Who cares? Like, these people are your colleagues, and colleagues and coworkers are idiots sometimes.
Right.
Like, they're not your friends.
They're not
friends. I hate that shit. It annoys me.
And I wouldn't see you if we were not filming. Because why?
Right.
Why would Garcelle hang out with these ladies when
That's
she can
the
hang out
old
with
guys. Right. Naomi Campbell, somebody. Child.
Yeah. That's way more famous friends. Oh, and then when Garcelle posted the Olivia Wilde, did y'all see that?
Yeah.
She posted Olivia Wilde saying this is like, you know, basically a shade to why isn't she dating Harry Styles? Garcelle knows the assignment, honey. She knows the assignment.
I'm here for it.
She does, and she's delivering.
Oh, and then one last thing. When Lisa Rinna said, "We used to be cool like that," was so stupid and shady.
Oh, gosh.
I was like, shut your mouth with those ugly lips. I'm so over
and that horrible wig. Like, girl, we get it. You've had the same hair for 67 years. Keep it. Because the wig, she looked like a darn cartoon character, or what somebody said Barbs. What were those dolls? Those Barbs.
Oh, a Brat.
Yeah.
Dolls. That's what she looked like. Just girl, stop with the wigs. No, it was no, my hair is fine. You ain't on the show with Stefano no more and on the soaps.
I'm not into it. Harry Hamlin needs to do his other hand acrylics and come and replace Lisa Rinna.
Correct.
As the housewife.
Right. Absolutely. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I'm down for that. Grace Turner, Garcelle has a ton of Black friends.
Yeah,
they were on the show.
All my friends. What you talking about? They just ain't showing them. That's all. No.
Yeah. They showed them last season.
Wife. What was Will Smith's ex-wife? I like her. She's
pretty. Oh, Patrice or something like that. Yeah.
She's pretty. And then she's friends with Tisha Campbell.
Right. And also Martin Lawrence's ex-wife too.
We're friends with all the Black folk in Hollywood. Just like all Black people. Like it's only a few of them.
Of course. You have to stick together. All the Middle Eastern people in Hollywood know each other. All the Asians. You got to stick together with these crazy white people.
Correct.
So that means you know all of the Shines of Sunset.
Yes, I do, honey.
See?
I'm trying to get on season 10, honey. Mike's trying
They need you. I don't know why they won't. That's crazy. They need you. Child.
They do.
You and Gigi, I will watch.
Absolutely.
And we know each other. Our dads are friends, so it's not.
Oh wow! Okay, so it's natural. Yeah, they definitely need you. You and Reza would make a messy team of friends.
Tear up Reza. I'm sick of him.
Yeah.
Honey, he was in the audience on a panel I was on, and I put him in his place. He asked me a question, and I said, "Well, he asked about like if gay men like wanting to be with masculine men is okay," and I said it's okay. But as a feminine person, I don't need to hear about your bullshit on a dating app. So keep it to yourself. Thank you. You can sit down now. And he looked red in the face, honey, and everybody turned around and looked at him.
Well,
don't come for me.
I don't like him. I just don't like him.
I don't like the way he talks, like kind of like he tries to be Black. I don't like that. I don't like the way he does that accent. And he's gotten in trouble for that before. And I'm like, and a lot of Persians do that kind of shit and say weird like microaggressions. So I want to go on that show and be like, we can't call each other hood rat. You know, you can't say ratchet. You can't say you're woke. I'm going to put these people in their place a little.
He does. He does.
And he was really rude to, what was the girl with the Asa, who I love?
Oh, I like her.
And like always bringing up the Jermaine Jackson son when you know she didn't want that on the show. And like, he just real like bad messy, not fun messy.
That's like, racism too.
No, I know because you know that the family wasn't cool with all that, and you putting it out there. So yeah, I don't do him.
Grace, we're gonna talk about that now, baby. We're gonna talk. So Kyle shows up at Kathy.
She's like, stop talking about Shines of Sunset.
Oh, sorry.
We got sidetracked. It's okay. I love Shines of Sunset, though. I do. And you definitely need to be on there, Mayor. I say it again.
We're working on it, y'all. We're working on a petition for local government. I don't know how you get me on that shit.
So Kyle shows up at Kathy's house, and I loved this scene because they talked about everything. A lot of things that us as fans wanted addressed were finally, put out there. So she shows up at the house for a dinner, and it was so cute how she had the trays set up. Reminded me of my childhood, right?
Those scoops of chicken salad and the Ritz crackers.
Very much Waldorf Astoria. That's somebody from the hotel that work at the house.
Absolutely. So she shows up and they get this heart-to-heart conversation about their 10-long rift. They had a beef where they didn't speak and their families were separated and weddings were missed and Christmases and all this other stuff. Family beefs like that are so sad. They really, really are. See, here they go. That's Big Kathy on the left. That's their mama, Big Kathy, and that's Kyle and Kim.
Kim.
Yeah.
Kim's cute.
Now, just a little history, because I read the book, the documentary on this family. And I don't know if you guys know, Amir, you probably know, but y'all probably know. Big Kathy groomed all of her girls, including Kathy, to be hoes.
Hell yeah. We know, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She did.
Richmond and yeah.
And what's wrong with that?
Ain't a thing.
Come on,
They all did it. I mean,
so did the car trash. Well, no, she didn't. Her children don't have no rich people. They the rich ones. Anyway, let me be quiet.
They're the rich ones, right? So there the three of them there. So for 10 years they didn't speak. In the meanwhile,
I was like 10 years. I thought it was a couple of
time
years.
Can fly by. You're busy being angry. Time can fly by with these family beefs and rifts, and it involves money too, because Kyle's husband Maurizio used to work for Kathy's husband Rick Hilton, who owns one of the biggest real estate companies in the country, right? And he left to start his own thing, branched off, and allegedly stole a client list or took clients with him.
Probably did.
And that caused a big rift, which and then Kyle wasn't invited to Kathy's daughter's wedding, Nikki Hilton, in London. That was a big deal. So it was there's a lot of stuff, and they talked about it all. Then Kyle went and did this documentary called American Girl, which documented her life. You
messy, talking about a documentary. That mess was
That's Kathy back in the days with the babies.
Oh my
God, Paris and
Rick, there's money in that picture.
Look at Rick. Oh my God, he looks so young there. He is.
Rick could get it.
Look at that nose.
He's very handsome. Mm-hmm. I love a smart businessman. Oh, yes. So they do some flashbacks, some messy flashbacks, as they always do, of a lip reader who was an actress, it turns out, who said that Big Kathy is very angry at you, Kyle, for doing this movie. Let's comment about that. Buffy, what were your thoughts on that scene?
Let's get into the fact that I love Kathy Hilton's house. The outside of it looks like mine. I'm just gonna say that. Doesn't it look like mine?
Money.
But then what I love is inside, it's like, baccarat crystal everywhere. But then you see a pair of scissors behind them in the scene. I saw that. Yeah. It's the scissors by the phone, just on the table. Like, I love how real it is and how cozy and warm and unpretentious, even though it's like millions of dollars worth of fabulous stuff around, and like just. Yeah. I loved it. They went over the things. I'm glad that Kathy stood her ground and was like, no, she was not letting. She was like, I didn't like that. I didn't like that scene which you had Lisa Sylvia Stone. First of all, she could never play my mama.
Right?
How dare you have that money and all that in the pool? Like, you should. I would have discussed it with you first. I mean, that's real family. I feel like that's real. You should have talked to them about it first. And you could tell that Kyle respects Kathy and looks up to her, because she let her finish what she said before she, was like, but I didn't. But no, it was like a real sister vibe. I liked it. I liked the scene. I keep Kathy happy so she can stay on the show in whatever capacity we can get her. Yes, and bring Kim back. Why can't we?
Kim might be in rehab though. I think she might have
But we
relapsed.
can film that when she get out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Kathy's the matriarch though. If Kathy has to approve it. So
right.
Kathy probably
Let's
said,
not
leave
make
her
Kathy
alone,
feel
let
bad.
her heal. Right.
Yeah,
We
let's
don't
not
want
make
her
Kathy
stealing
bad.
out of Target anymore. Let her heal.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Amir, your thoughts on that lovely scene?
I loved it. And what I loved is that the lip reader admitted to being a fake and saying that she Googled all this stuff. I'm like, why would you admit that? But okay. But yeah, I thought it was so sweet. And then when the producer asked her and she got choked up, I got really affected by that. I was like, I like what Buffy said. She's like a real person. And that's what I love about her daughters, even though like, you know, Nikki's married to Rothschild, Paris is obviously very wealthy. When you watch her show on Netflix, it's so real. It's messy. She drops things. She's like ridiculous. They're kind of like almost like just fun to be around. And a lot of celebrities or rich people are very unattainable and unreachable. And I feel like with Kathy, like having all that expensive baccarat, she was still very relatable. It's
right.
Crazy. That's
I also love that she was being real, but she couldn't cry because of all the Botox. Like that, I love that too. It affected me. She was really trying to cry, but it just couldn't come out because it was so much Botox.
The face was like, "Don't you dare cry!"
Don't you dare, honey. Don't try it. But she really was crying, but it just wouldn't come.
Yeah. You sit back and think about it. 10 years.
Yeah, it's a long time.
You don't even know your nieces. You don't know them. I mean,
the little girl grew up. Like all the children grew up.
She's a complete stranger to them at this point. 10 years. That's
a long time. And this could have really backfired. They really took a chance because if Kathy was a little bit less kooky and more resistant, their relationship could have been affected by this show because reality TV does not necessarily make your relationship better. So I'm shocked that like this show, like maybe they're healed and they're doing it, but I would be worried.
I think these producers are being smart. We need Kathy Hilton at all costs, and we're gonna put every good clip possible of her and get her into a full wife contract, and then we're gonna get messy. You know what they're doing? They grooming her to try to,
smart. Smart because she won't come, but she won't do it for the money. They can give her 10 million, and she's like, I don't care.
No,
so she's not going to do it for the money.
No, right? She has no reason to do it. So other than her sister asked her. So
yeah, and that was good to see the redemption story too. Maybe she wanted that told because there's been so many rumors out for so long. Yeah, you know, it's time we clean that up and we come together as one.
Exactly. I love it. But she's right. You have to go to your family. Like I'm pitching currently a scripted show about my life. And when it's sold, I have to sit my family down and be like, this is what's going to be. You have to show them the scripts. They have to approve. It's unfair. When I'm telling the story of my parents and my sister and my upbringing, like I need to, that's the right thing to do. I don't want to like mess my relationship up for a show.
Especially like when what's her name show got canceled. Girl, you done missed 10 years with your sister over this. You know what I mean? Like,
what was the point?
What was the point? You know? Yeah.
Let's go ahead and take some calls. We have a few people in the backstage. I see one of my good friends, John Yates. John, welcome. Hey.
Oh my God.
Hey, Monica.
Welcome back.
Hey, we ready for these beautiful eyes, honey. Yes, dreamy eyes.
Yeah, I'm really upset with Dorit. Like all the good work she did in making me like her again over like the last couple of seasons is now like all down. Like I wouldn't even go to like Buca de Pepe to the Capri room right now. That's how upset I am with her.
No, not even
the Capri room. I can't even do it. Like she's just, and I wanted like, you know, when Sutton went, you know, had the meeting without Erika and Dorit was like, yes, I agree. And then she sold them out so fast. I'm like, oh, Dorit, you just ruined everything.
She's
yeah. Well, you know, she can't help herself, right?
Do you guys think that Sutton is going to turn it on Erika like that she should?
Yes.
Yeah, she's going to turn up the heat.
Bring that bitch out.
She's going to handle that 100%.
She got
I just hope she's not going to cry. Like, I mean, she's got to hold it together, Sutton, if she's going to take Erika on. She can't get into like that crying mess because that ain't going to work.
I think she's gonna bring it.
I think she has her foot on her neck.
She messed with the society part, and she gonna get about that. I think she's gonna bring it. Yeah, for all the society girls.
What do you think of the overall season, John?
I'm actually enjoying it a lot. I think it's like probably the best season that we've seen in quite a while. I mean, it's not about Puppygate or Denise and Brandy. Like at least it's something like you could sink your teeth into. And I find myself looking forward to watching it again. Like, oh, Beverly Hills is on tonight, you know?
Right. Yes.
As opposed to New York, where
they've lost you.
It's over. Yeah.
Is it bad?
It's
now,
horrible.
did Ebony bring the show down? That's what everybody's saying.
It's not Ebony.
No, it's not Ebony. It's
not
Luann, it's Sonia. Sonia, it's the same pattern. It's like the townhouse, the pooping. It's like this. We've seen this.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're saying Leah too destroyed the show.
Leah's too angry. She's too angry.
Everybody loved Leah last season, and now it's like
I never liked her.
Never.
I didn't like her, and I remember I gave her the lowest rating on the reunion look last year. So
you did.
You did. Right.
I remember that.
And now that she's sober, she's even like less fun. Is she still sober? I don't even know.
Yeah, she's still sober, of course.
Yeah,
but
whatever.
her brother's hot. The only thing about that is her brother's really hot.
That show is gone. It's over, honey. Just like that.
Wow. Are you serious? Yeah, I haven't watched one episode this season, so you know.
I watched the first episode, and I'm like, nope.
I watched two for Ebony, but no.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to save it, but I don't know if bringing back Tinsley and Dorinda would help.
No.
They need Bethany.
Bethany, yep, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
The show.
Yeah.
Bethany said she's not coming back, and she doesn't talk about it with Andy or some shit. I saw her tweet the other day.
Oh gosh, that's not.
Well, I
good.
mean, like, didn't Shark Tank fall through for Bethany? Like, you know, so why didn't she come back?
Oh, it fell through Shark Tank.
Because nobody can work with her ass. It's a disaster, honey. So she needs to be on Bravo, where she belongs.
That's it. I remember she had her talk show that she left the show for, and that didn't take. And
well, that it flopped. It was canceled.
Omarosa put her in her place, honey.
That was the best episode ever, honey.
That was some good TV. Oh, it's so good to see you back, John. I know you took a little hiatus, right, from social media?
Okay. I did. And it's actually my first day back, so I'm jumping in.
Awesome.
I don't know. Whatever that saying is. But yeah. So I just wanted to come on and say hi to everybody.
Okay.
And say how much I can't, you know, I'm really upset with Dorit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when are you going live again? Are you going to be back on YouTube tonight, or?
Yeah, live tonight at 8:00 Eastern on my channel for 90 days. So
yes,
you guys,
yes, well,
if you're not watching his lives, you're missing out. I love your lives that go like late night and it's you and your hubby. And
those are like the messy ones. So yeah.
I like the messy. I don't like the constricted, controlled brand partnership. I like the messy. So I'm for that.
We're looking forward to it. I'm so happy you're back. And I love you, John.
All right, guys. Much love for everybody. Nice
seeing
you.
Hugs and kisses
love
to you.
you,
Bye.
John.
Hi, Cody.
Bye.
Bye. I'm going to add Troy to the chat.
Hey, Monica. Hey, Amir. Hey, Buffy. How y'all doing?
Good. How you doing?
Brilliant. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just looking for work because, you know, COVID. Yeah. I just pray that I don't run into one of these damn Karens because my hubby's going to be recording while I beat the shit out of him. So I have I will meet a Karen.
Violence.
No,
you better.
Like, how much recording am I going to do? Like, nah, you messing with somebody from Queens, New York. I don't play that shit. But
okay.
I don't play that. Respect you. But if I got to meet you in the middle, I'll meet you in the middle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I got to say something about Dorit. I'm over her. Like, I'm about to snatch them breaths out of her hair. You challenging a black woman? Like, really? Like, really? I'm over her. I'm over that whole crew. I'm over Kyle being the fence sitter. Over that shit because she liked to flip flop and play both sides of the fence. Ain't here for that. I'm over Erika. You can just stop with at first you're ice queen. You're a bad bitch. Oh, it's so good to be expensive. Everybody wants to be me. But the moment you lose your money, you want to cry. Them white women tears, them fraudulent white women tears. Well, white privilege and white fragility. I'm not buying it for a fucking second. You can miss me with the bullshit. You lost your money because you married the con man. You married somebody that's fraudulent. And now you scamming these burn victims, these plane crash victims out of their money. Nah, I hope you get locked up. I have no sympathy for you. None.
Mm-hmm.
None.
Yeah.
And Garcelle, and like you heard me say in the chat, Garcelle needs to harness her inner Monique Samuels for the reunion. I want another Binder Gate. I want another well-organized read.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was beautiful. It was all color coordinated. Yeah, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm over that. And another thing, I see y'all in the chat. Stop blaming Ebony for the damn shitty ass ratings. What y'all mad about is the fact that y'all let this passive aggressive, y'all let these bitches run rampant. Y'all let them say the help. Y'all let them say all this shit. But the moment that somebody comes on like Ebony and calls y'all and starts calling out on the bullshit, the show's no fun. Oh, the ratings are going down. No, y'all are embarrassed because y'all don't check that shit in your own life. You tried it. You tried it. I will clear the whole fucking room of all of y'all. Y'all tried it. Missing with the bullshit.
They need you on that show.
It's Monica in text too, like missing with the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fun to be blonde is really bringing it. Yes, honey.
Just like, no, stop. Yeah, you heard me say edges. I want to snatch those barrettes out of Doridia's hair and snatch them edges with it. Just stop. I never liked her. All the stop.
Oh,
Stop with the fake. Stop with the. I don't know what you're talking about. You know exactly what the fuck they're talking about. Stop.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
you said a mouthful. You said a mouthful.
No, we appreciate you. 100%.
I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. It's just I just can't deal. I just can't deal with these happenings. Ebony and Garcelle and Crystal. Just try. If you need to lay hands on them, do that. Just lay hands on them. That's where I'm at. It'll make a good show. I'm just saying, like. They can't keep getting away with saying the help and saying the shit that they be doing with these microaggressions. They can't. Like, that's got to be checked. And that's the reason why a lot of people are mad about the show, about New York in particular. Because because y'all are seeing the shit that we got to deal with on a regular basis. Y'all don't do it in your real life, which is why you're mad. And you're mad that, simply put, you're mad that you're not doing what Ebony is doing. If that makes any sense, you should be doing what Ebony is doing and checking this shit.
It makes a lot of sense. And the public is not ready for it.
I hope that makes some sense. I got to be like,
it does.
I had a couple drinks. Talking about Housewives, I got to be drunk. I think that's crazy. I can't be
it's a Friday. It's fine.
It's fine. It's 5 o'clock someplace. Listen, thank you, Troy, for calling in.
Thank y'all. I'm sorry for going off, but I'm just so sorry.
I never apologize for being real, honey.
Like you need to actually, you know what? Since Amir, you want to go on with Shahs of Sunset? Let me go on the Real Housewives of New York because I'm in Schenectady. I'm in New York, so we.
Yes, honey. Yes.
Y'all don't know. As you can see, I have no filter. These women would be crying. You think you're crying them for white women tears? I'm gonna give you bitches something to cry about.
Troy, thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate you.
I appreciate y'all too. Y'all have a great weekend.
Okay, bye. Shout out to Mob Radio in the chat. Hey girl, I love your channel. Oh my goodness. Denise.
I never want to be on his wrong side.
Wow. She is on her face. I'm here. I'm Monica.
Yeah, I'm already showing my face. Buffy,
yes, honey, right there.
Same
Buffy.
person.
Oh my God. I didn't know about this. This is
girls been yes, Amir.
Yeah.
People have been in my DMs threatening my life.
Wow.
Yeah, threatening your life, right? Yeah. It's really really sad.
Well, I'm going to take the opportunity to say I'm actually Monica.
And then they get mad when the police gets involved. Then they get mad when the police get involved.
Amir, we want to be famous. I'm Monica.
I want to be Monica. I'm Monica. I'm Monica. Wait, hold on. I'm Monica.
Shit. And then they get mad, threatening your life, Buffy, really. And then they get mad when the police get involved and police reports and all this other shit. Listen, please, cry me a river, okay?
I'm definitely Monica. If it's about threatening your life, I'm getting people wanting to kill me every day, honey. I'm Monica. Woo! Yes, honey. Woo!
Oh my goodness, y'all. This was good. Should we do it again? Should we recap next week's episode?
Yeah. This is a season, honey. And I I'm here for them mixing in Black women with these white women who usually don't interact with Black women, because we need to see that. And I like the Ramona singers on the show and the Doritos on the show, because we need ghetto white folk at the ghetto. Totally obtuse and ignorant. We need that, because
absolutely
how you acting, and you can change.
Exactly, and you can adjust. Look at Kyle. She went from saying that dumb shit to Garcelle, and she somewhat is kind of understanding it. Kept your mouth shut during that I don't see color conversation. So I'm not saying progress is going to be like huge, but it's minimal and it's important. So
yeah, and Kyle knows her kids are biracial. So if anybody need to be like, girl, you married to a whole Mexican man. No, I mean, I'm just like, get it together now. Your children,
right. Absolutely.
She is adjusting. She is adjusting.
He is. Hey, Philly Diva, how you doing, girl?
Okay, flowers.
I'm
Philly.
And we writing.
You're live. How you doing? I can't hear you. Okay, we can't hear you. I don't know what was going on there. Something was happening. All right, we're gonna wrap things up. Buffy, where can they find you?
My YouTube channel, Just Being Buffy. I talk about all things crawl before you ball money, financial tips. It's my way of mentoring, everybody on social media. And then I'm Just Being Buffy on TikTok, where Amir and I have yet to cut up, but we're gonna work it out. And and then
we'll do it with Dr. Phil, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I do have one. I gotta post. But and then Buffy Purcell on Instagram.
Yes.
All right, Amir.
And get Buffy's book, y'all. The book.
I keep forgetting. I'm not good at. This is why I don't sell stuff, because I just be like, child. And my course, Crawl Before You Ball, crawlbeforeyouBall.com.
Right, and the glasses too. Don't forget.
These are MRSMD glasses, $39.
Beautiful. They look really good. They complement you so well.
Thank you.
So well.
I have a pair. I can't wait to wear them. I have to put contacts in and then wear them, because I actually need to see.
I have a prescription. I got a prescription.
Okay, I can get a prescription. Oh, you're smart. You're right. But yeah, so you can follow me at Amir Yas Official on Instagram and TikTok, and then I also do like social media masterclass, confidence coaching. You can just DM me, and I just wanted to comment because I talked to Ebony about this. They gave her a ticking time bomb, and then people are blaming her for a show that was already on a decline and saying she's not at fault. She actually brought life into a franchise that was dying anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what when I talk about this and people get upset with me, this is what I talk about white privilege. If a white woman was at the helm, she would never be blamed for a show decline. But when it's a Black woman, an Asian woman, a queer person, they get blamed. And I mean, it's clear as day. Disney is not promoting an Asian superhero movie now. Exactly. And when it doesn't do well, you know what Disney's going to say? People don't want to see an Asian superhero. This is categorically systemic racism. Look it up. I don't have time to get on a soapbox today, but that's just all I wanted to say.
I DM'd Ebony and said, "Be careful in them Bravo streets." She just was
good. She needed that warning. Yeah.
Be careful. Yeah.
You and her would do good, Buffy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're the same type of chick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Buffy as a housewife. Oh, I'd love to see that. She will.
I know. Would you ever consider that, Buffy? Ever? You're in Atlanta. I mean, you got real money, unlike some of them chicks. You got real money. I mean, and substance too.
That's why they won't ever cast me.
That's the problem. That's the problem. As I'm saying it, I'm like, well, that's the problem right there.
I don't mean to call this.
We need our own show. I'm gonna move into Buffy's house, and then we're gonna have our own show.
Come through.
That's a good idea. I like that.
Mm-hmm. She does. She has a beautiful house. Oh my gosh. She does. All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap things up. Teacup fam, please like and share this video and subscribe to All About the Tea. I want to thank. I want to thank each and every one of you. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in this afternoon. We love and we appreciate you. Mods, thank you so much for holding down the chat. Everyone that sent in a super chat or a cash app, I want to thank you for supporting the channel. Appreciate it. And I want y'all to stay safe and be blessed and have a wonderful weekend. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.